In this video, I'm going to show you how to embed a Convertkit form into Showit in order to deliver a PDF, a freebie, lead magnet, whatever you want to deliver through your website. So the first step is uploading your freebie itself to Showit. So I've created this fake guide in Canva, and then I'm just going to upload it to my media library. So if I go to the Site tab and go to Media Library, I can go ahead and upload it into here. And then once that uploads, I can go back to my page and create the canvas. So I've already created the canvas on my Showit site. One thing that you can do with this is if you have the canvas set to window height, it will open, so it's open on the whole entire window. So if I preview this, you can see it fills up the entire window. We don't have the form embedded in here right now, so that's just showing as empty. But once you get that all designed, then you can hop into Convertkit. So in Convertkit, you start at the top and click Grow, and then click Landing Pages and Forms. And once you click that, you will get to this page. The next step is to create a form. So click that. And we want to select an inline form. All of these other ones we can actually do within Showit. So if there was, a banner at the top, we can have that created in Showit. So we always want to pick inline so we can get the most basic stripped down version of the form. So I'll click inline. And then you can choose a template. I always start with the Claire template because it is the most simple form. You want to make sure when you're doing something in Convertkit that it is completely basic and plain, because then you can just do all of the design elements within Showit. So for example, if I go back to Showit, you can see I've already designed the whole page to match the rest of my site. So this way, if I just have the form and it's nice and plain, then I can easily customize it from here. So I'm going to choose the Claire template. And then the next thing I do is rename it so it doesn't have this template name. So I'll name it Wedding Shot Guide Form. So now I'll be able to easily find it in Convertkit. And then I can go ahead and update the form. So right now it automatically defaults to this email address field, but I actually want to add a first name as well. So I'm going to hover over this plus sign and click that. And then make sure and select the first name. So this is how it will translate over to Convertkit. I also don't like how the email address is first. So I'm just going to hover over these lines here and click and drag it so that's first. Since they aren't necessarily subscribing to anything, they're actually signing up for a freebie, I'm going to just click on the subscribe text and then double click to change this to download now. So that makes more sense with what they are downloading from the website. So you could do download, grab the guide, I need this, something catchy to draw somebody in. And then the next thing we want to do is make sure and customize all of these fields to match our Showit site as much as possible. So if I already have the button clicked here, so you can see over on the right it says button styles. So the font color is white, the background color is blue, but I actually want to change this so it matches my site. So if I go back into Showit and then go to my design settings, I think it would look better if it was this darker box. So I'm just going to copy this hex code and go back to Convertkit and click on the colored box so I can open up this and change the box color there. So it looks good. And then if I click General Styles, just to go back, and then click on the name. You can see if I click on name, it pulls up a bunch of different settings here. So again, the font color I could change. I could change the border color, the font style. So I can change any of that within here. So although I can change the font colors and the border colors within ConvertKit, the only way to actually change the default font is using CSS through Showit. So that's just one thing to keep in mind as well. So we'll skip that for now since we're just doing the basics of adding the form in. So the next thing we wanted to do is look at the settings for this form. So I'm going to go to the top right and click Settings. So the first one is when a visitor subscribes to the form, what is the message I want to show? So you could have this show a success message, or you could redirect to an external page. So if you had a thank you for subscribing type page, you could put the URL in there. For now, I'm just going to show a success message. So I'm going to say, thank you, check your email to receive your guide, do free guide. So we will show the success message for now. The other options, domain name, I usually skip that. Incentive. There are a couple different options here. So you can send an incentive email. So when somebody puts their name and email in, this is what the email would look like. So if I hit edit email contents, you can see it's just a very plain thanks for signing up. Or you could have them just automatically confirm new subscribers. So you could do that. So basically you're telling them that they do not have to double opt in. So basically if I look at this edit email, you can see that I'm asking them to confirm their subscription. And again, you can change all of the formatting and make this however you want once you're in here. So now this section here, after somebody confirms, you want them to redirect to a URL or a download. So after confirming, redirect to URL. So basically, after somebody looks at this email and they click confirm your subscription, where are you sending them? So this could be your download. So if you edit this email contents and you actually change this to download your guide here, then once they click that, they're confirming their subscription, and then it can redirect to the URL. So if you go back into Showit and go back to your media library with where you sent your download, if you hover over the download, there's a little chain icon here, and that is actually a link to this guide. So if you click that off, you can see the link is copied. And if I go back into ConvertKit and paste that in, you can see it's showing this file here. So then if I save that, just making sure it's saved, that should be good to go. This advanced tab has some self-explanatory options that you can include on your form as well. So then the next step is to actually embed this form within Showit. So if you save it and then publish, you can see you have the options to embed the form. So this is what you want, the JavaScript. So if you copy, it will copy this code here, go back to Showit, and then I'm actually going to delete this box so I can show you where it is. At the very bottom, if you hover over the middle square and then click embed code, it will pull this box up, and then you can double click in it and then paste that code you copied from ConvertKit and hit save. And then you can see your form there. Now you want to make sure and actually view this live, because when you embed a code, you can see it kind of has changed a little bit. So you can view it and then change something on it and then view it again just to make sure it's right. So move that over a little bit more. Preview. It's a little too much. So it's kind of a matter of just viewing and adjusting. I'm going to move it down a little bit. And then you also want to make sure and do that on mobile too. So I haven't done anything on mobile, and you can see it is all messed up. So make sure you go back to mobile and resize this as well down here so it fits nicely on mobile. So it looks good. So we'll just continue to work on desktop now. So then what you want to do is 100% test it. So if I open up this page to test it, so I'm just in preview, and I can put in my test and my email, and then click download now. You can see the thank you message here that we typed into Convertkit. And then once I get the email, I'll get the email. You can see it looks just like it did in Convertkit. And when I click download your guide here, I'll click that and it automatically picks up the link from Showit and puts it in here for you to download. So that is how you connect a Convertkit form into Showit. One other option I want to show is if you go back into your form in Convertkit and click settings. Right now you can see that we have show a success message, but you could actually redirect to an external page. So you could put the link to the guide right into that spot there. So when somebody types in their name and email on your page here and they hit download now, it will automatically just pop up into the web page. So I'm just going to do that so I can show you what that looks like. I'm going to hit save and save. And I like to hit publish again just to make sure. You shouldn't have to copy the code, but I find that it kind of shows up faster if you do. So we'll go back in, change this, and then test it again. So if I put my name in and my email and click download now, you can see it will then just automatically pop up in here. I would suggest always sending an email as well, just in case somebody misses this, but that's just another option that you can do through Convertkit as well.